Hi, my name is Shanice from Sunshine Gardens, and today is going to be a very fun and productive day because I'm going to show you how to prepare for spring. And I have all the tools I need to get the job done. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is tackle these weeds. And what better way to pull weeds with a weed eater? Keeping on top of the weeds is a great way to prepare for spring. When weeds start growing, they also produce seed. And it's hard to get rid of them because they grow rapidly. After I pull the weeds, I'm going to do some transplanting. When you garden in the desert, the month of February is a perfect time to do some transplanting. When working with soil, hand trowels are my go-to tool. So here I have some basic garden soil that I'll be using for my anemones. When transplanting, you want to make sure to get the plant right in the middle of the pot, and using the garden trowel will make it easier. Another tip when transplanting is to loosen up the root ball. This will prevent it from choking the plant and encouraging the roots to grow outwards towards the soil. Now I'll top it off with some soil and give it a nice drain. I just planted this, so you might want to repeat this process a few times. That way there's no dry spots in the soil. On to the next task. The next tool I'll be using is a cultivator. Cultivators work really well for loosening up the soil. This area of my garden really needs to be tidied up from all the debris from the winter. This will also help the other plants that are growing around it. And when it's time to get all this plant matter picked up, this is when garden gloves come in handy because I'm not a huge fan of splinters. As long as there's no signs of pests or diseases, this could all go into my compost pile. The next thing we're going to do is prune some plants. Pruning plants in the cooler months will encourage new growth before the heat. The month of February is still nice and cool, which makes it the perfect time for pruning. And nothing goes to waste around here when you have an organic compost bin. Well, it's more like a nest. This is where I keep my worms. That breaks down all the organic matter and turns it into compost. On the side of my fence, I have a little area that needs to be fixed up. So I'll be using a stainless hand fork for this area. This tool is ideal for digging in small spaces with less risk of damaging nearby plants. My next task will be sowing some seeds in this garden bed. Using a garden trowel, I could help loosen up this compacted soil. I'm going to be growing lovage in this corner. Lovage is a herb and I love growing it. And I'll also try to grow some bergamot in this area as well. I also recently planted some seeds in another grow bag. So I'm just going to go ahead and mist the tops of the soil to help the germination process. To extend the lifetime of your tools, always make sure to wash them down really good after gardening. Although these tools are rust-proof, I want to make sure to clean them down before I put them away. Here's a few tips to keep in mind when you prepare your garden for spring. Now that the temperatures are warming up, it's a good idea to harvest all your cool season vegetables. Get all your plants established now before the heat comes. This is a thornless raspberry bush, so I hope it does well this year. I even went ahead and planted some more roses in the garden. This rose bush is starting to bud out. And if you're curious if your dormant plants are still alive, there's a little trick that you could do to know for sure. I gently scratch the bark, and if you scratch the bark and it's green, it's a good indicator that the plant is still alive. You can also go ahead and fertilize your citrus trees. This will give them the perfect boost that they need for spring. And now's the time to plant your warm season vegetables. You can plant cantaloupe, summer squash, and tomatoes. And if you have a larger shrub like this red Mexican bird of paradise, get it cut down as much as you can because it'll grow rapidly once the temperatures start to rise. At this time, a lot of the plants need a good drink of water, so make sure to deep soak to encourage the roots to grow down deeper. Whether it's a gift for a garden friend or a gift for yourself, Grenebo is a perfect gardening tool set. What I used today was an 8-piece tool set. The tools are stainless steel and rust proof. I'll leave a link down in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.